Hello Grumpy Golfers and welcome to episode 10 of the Golfers Ramblings. I hope you're all well today. Now then, Postmasters, so well done to Patrick Reed on winning the green jacket. In all fairness, my heart goes out to Rory McIlroy. Was really rooting for him on that last day, but never mind Rory, I'm sure you'll get it. Now then, quite a few questions to get through this morning, so without further ado, let's crack on. Now then, first question this morning today is from Sam Townsend, and Sam asks me, who's my pick for the remaining 3 majors? It's a tough one, Sam, simply because it could be anyone. There's that many good guys out there at the minute that are performing really, really well. It's a tough question, but I would like to see Jon Rahm win one. I would like to really see Stenson win another one, and I would like to see DJ win one. I ain't bothered which ones, but yeah, that's what I'd like to see. I think, yeah, DJ, Jon Rahm and Henrik Stenson, in no particular order. But like I say, literally anybody has got it at the minute. It's wide open out there at the moment, so we'll see. Next one's in a couple of weeks at Firestone. Obviously Tiger's got his name down. Will he win one? I don't think so, but again, Tiger could be in the mix. Anyone could be in the mix. It's crazy, but they're my 3 picks, Sam, so thanks for your question, buddy. Oh, got a bit of cold, it's not good. Next question, J Fozzie JF on Twitter asks me 2, 3 or 4 wedges in my bag. Now Fozzie, I'm assuming you don't, or you're not including my standard set pitching wedge in that. You're talking aftermarket wedges, if you will. I currently only carry 2, so I carry a 52 and a 56. I did carry 3 until sort of last October time, when I took the 60-degree out, simply because with the ground being so wet and boggy, I was just finding myself chunking a lot of my lob wedge shots, so it come out of the bag. I've not missed it, but I think when the ground gets firmer again, it may come back into the bag. We'll see. However, I'm looking at potentially changing the makeup of my wedges anyway because of my gapping. I'm looking at going potentially 50, 54, 58. I might not carry the 54, just carry 50, 58. Still undecided, but as it stands right now, on the way to Rugby Golf Club this morning, I will be carrying a 52 and a 56 only. At the minute, I don't really need a lob wedge. I can manipulate my 56 enough to sort of get the results that I want. However, I've not really had to play a real high lob shot yet. So we'll wait and see. If that shot comes up and I can't do it on my 56, the 60 might go straight back in. But anyway, that's by the by. But yeah, as it stands, 2 wedges only at the minute, and obviously my stock MP5 for the rest of my irons is in there as well. So 2 wedges, Fozzie. So thanks for that question, buddy. Now then, next question. Oh, bit of a good one. Alex Etches, Golf Box Reviews. Alex, I love this question, mate, thank you. Now the question is, what's my dream 4-ball? With a twist. So this isn't me and 3 other golfers. This is me, a musician, a sports personality, and anyone else that I want. So, for me, the musician would be Alice Cooper. Yes, Alice Cooper. Why Alice Cooper? Well, music's alright, it's not too bad. I can listen to it. 2, he's a bloody good golfer. The last time I sort of heard, he was off 4, maybe a bit lower than that. So it's good golf, you know, it's going to be good golf. Secondly, 4 hours, 5 hours on a golf course, the stories that could come out of that bloke's mouth would keep me entertained, even if the golf was crap. So yeah, definitely Alice Cooper for the musician, to be fair, because yeah, good golfing, and like I say, the stories would be fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Sports personality. Sports personality is a bit of a tough one, because it could be from any sort of sporting world. But I'm gonna go with Jamie Redknapp. Couple of reasons. I'm a Liverpool fan, and obviously when I grew up, Jamie Redknapp was in that team that was sort of my growing up era. It's a little bit of a boyhood hero, and ain't a bad golfer either. So yeah, definitely Jamie Redknapp. And again, one of the Spice Boys, so I'm sure there's plenty of stories he could tell me to keep the round entertained. Now, the person from any era, any walk of life, the other person, that's a real tough one. And I'm really struggling with the last person, Alex, if I'm honest. Now I've thought of it. And I don't know. If I'm honest, it could be anyone. What I'm going to say is it's going to be another musician. And it's not going to be another musician. I'm lying. No, I think the person from another walk of life would be, and sadly he's passed away, it would be Severiano Ballesteros. Again, it's another sports personality, but I couldn't not have a 4-ball without Sevi in it. You know, the guy's a genius, so the things you could learn off him around a golf would be, you know, it's just absolutely amazing. So definitely Sevi. The stories he could tell you, the things he could teach you. Yeah, that'd be my 4-ball for your question on the. So Alice Cooper is my musician, Jamie Redknapp from my sports personality, and anyone else would be Sevi, 100%. I just think it'd be that'd be pucker for me, mate. So thanks for that question. Really got me thinking on that one, pal. Thank you very much. What would your dream 4-ball be, Alex? Stick your quote below, or get at me on Twitter, buddy. Thank you. Next question comes from the Invisible Golfer. A bit of a curveball, this question, because it's nutritional based. Now, for those of you that don't sort of know me, and for those of you who do might not know this, I'm actually a qualified nutritionist and a qualified personal trainer. Whoa, you fat git, I hear you shout. You're fat. Yeah, I know. I'm qualified. I'm not practicing. Why am I not practicing? One, I like shit food. I like junk food. A lot. I like to eat. A lot. And as it stands at the minute, or has done for the last little while, I can't be arsed with the gym. I ain't feeling it. And that's about to change, but that's by the by. So yeah, I know a thing or two about nutrition and training and exercise and whatnot. But like he says, the question is, what do I eat before a round and during a round? So it's 5 to 7 a.m. now, on the way to Rugby Golf Club. I haven't had a bean. Not a bean. Bet nothing. I'll get to the golf club, probably still won't eat anything. Get round to the shop again at 9 probably, and get some chocolate bars. I'll drink water. I don't really drink fizzy drinks and stuff when I'm on the golf course. Now, that's not great, that's terrible, because obviously I'll get round to the back 9, I'll crash, I'll be knackered, so I'll have some sugar, I'll get a sugar spike, and by the end of the 18 I'll be knackered again. No good. I've already rewritten. So that's as it stands, and that's as it has been for a little while. Invisible Golfer. So yeah, I don't tend not to eat before golf, because I just get up and go, get ready, and crack on. And then during a round, 9 times out of 10 I'll just eat rubbish, or from something from the pro shop, whatnot, or at my club I might call into Marks and Spencer's and grab a sandwich on the way in. But no, it's nutritional is shite. But going forward, that's slightly changing, and that's changing as part of my quest to single figures. I was going to do a whole new feature for the single figures, but I'm still toying with it. But fitness and nutrition has got to be a big key to helping me improve my golf. So, new diet plan's been drawn up. The fitness plan's been drawn up. Spent a couple of hours in my books drawing stuff up, getting things ready. So going forward, before a round, it'll be either a bowl of porridge and some fruit, or scrambled egg. Well, an omelette. I don't really like scrambled eggs, so an omelette and some brown toast. Before a round, and then during a round, it'll be 4 apples, and obviously sort of 2 to 4 litres of water, depending on what the weather's like. Now, the reason for the apples is, yes, they're sugary, something near a sugar spike, but if taking on 4 apples, it's 4 holes, so you're never going to get the lull. You keep the sugar coming, you keep the quick release energy coming, so it'll keep you going. Obviously the water has to speak for itself, keeps you hydrated, keeps your energy, keeps you alert. These sugary drinks is shite, because again, it's just sugar spike, crash. So yeah, plenty of water, plenty of fruit, and that should keep me fueled. But that's going to be going forward. I need to get that in place sooner rather than later, if I'm honest. But it's all drawn up, ready to go. But yeah, that's it, Invisible Golfer. So at the minute it's water and chocolate. Going forward, it'll be proper breakfast and fruit, and obviously more water. So thanks for your question. That's a good one. Got me sort of thinking outside the box a little bit. So thank you very much for that question, Invisible Golfer. Next question is from Barry Edwards. Barry, are you trying to get me shot, mate? Oh, seriously? Barry's asked 2 questions. One question, I'm not going to answer, Barry. Not doing it. So Barry's first question is, which I'm not going to answer, but guys, feel free to comment below on what you would like the answer to be on this question. Is, who's the ugliest YouTuber? I can't answer that, mate. You get me shot. It could be me. I think it is, like. It could be. I think it is. But yeah, that's that question that's not going to be answered. His next question is, what YouTube channels do I actually watch? Quite a few. But my staple channels, the ones I would regularly watch, like stick the iPad up in the bathroom when I'm having a bath or chilling out in bed and whatnot, will be obviously your channel, Barry. You know, I watch yours, or watch as and when you put your content up, I'll watch your stuff, mate. Like I say, this format here, this Golfers Ramblings in the Motor, is yours, as you know. I contacted you a little while ago, so yeah, definitely watch Barry's channel. Barry's recently renamed his channel from Rory's Driver, I'm sure you all know the story behind that name, to Birdies and Bogeys with Baz. So I'll stick the link to all of these channels in the description below, so you can all have a look at them. But to be honest, I think you probably follow them all anyway. So obviously I watch Barry's channel. I can't not watch Golf Vlogs UK. Liam was probably one of my first followers on Twitter. He was my first grumpy golfer subscriber, friend, golf mate, whatever you want to call it, to my channel, and he encouraged me to start vlogging when I started talking about it and throwing it out there to Twitter. So thanks to Liam for the encouragement on that. But yeah, obviously Golf Vlogs UK is a massive one for me. The Golf Mates fraternity is solely down to him and the work that he's put in to sort of getting rid of a stigma that's around golf. You know, Liam's working really hard to get rid of that frumpy, stuck up your arse attitude around golf and golf clubs. So definitely follow Golf Vlogs UK. Obviously, Alex Etcher's golf box review. English chat is Alex, living in Australia. And if you're after club reviews that are a little bit different, get over and look at that. The information he gives you is absolutely second to none. Information he gives you is so on point, so accurate, it's brilliant. But he ain't boring. The guy can have such a laugh. He's so funny. He's got a good sense of humour, and to boot, he knocks it a country mile. He hits it so far, it's absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, get over and look at Alex's channel. Definitely worth a watch. Obviously, you've got your standards. So you've got Rick Shields, Peter Finch. Can't not watch them. Matt Fryer Golf, again another good channel, got some good good tuition sort of stuff, and obviously his golf vlogs, his matches and whatnot. Obviously when I made the decision, I thought, well, when I started to think that I might want to start doing some vlogging and recording my golf stuff, it was Mark Crossfield that was watching a lot at the time. So yeah, Mark Crossfield is one to watch. Very opinionated as Mark. I think he's like Marmite, you'll either love him or hate him. And I think, you know, looking through Twitter feeds and comments on his channel, that is pretty much it. It's love him or hate him. I think he's alright, I don't mind him. I've sort of stopped watching his reviews a little bit. I watch more of his golf vlogs. I prefer his golf vlogs and his course vlogs, if you like, to over his reviews now. But again, you know, there's something in there for everyone with Mark. Obviously, Big Oggy Golf. Oggy's a high handicapper, getting into the game, trying to lower his handicap. Again, trying to grow the game as well. He's really interested in growing the game. So Oggy's is a good channel. And then something away from golf is Robbo's Real Tech, which is my good friend Matt. It is his channel, obviously. I helped him set up that, do a bit of filming for him. But if you're interested in anything that's not golf related, and you're interested in your home tech, so like your computers, your PDAs, your mobile phones, your home smart tech, like, you know, your Sonos and all that malarkey, get over and have a look. It's genuinely worth having a look at, because some of the stuff he's got on there is absolutely brilliant. Some of the stuff he's got coming is really brilliant. He's going to give you walkthroughs on how to deal with things and stuff. So, excuse me, yeah, Matt's channel is definitely worth having a look at. So that's Robbo's Real Tech. Again, I'll stick the link up down below. Yeah, I mean, you know, Baz, the list's endless, mate. I could literally, there's so many I watch, and I'm not the sort of person that will sit and watch hours and hours and hours of YouTube. I watch bits and bobs at a time. But there's so many, I could literally sit and watch them for hours and hours and hours. There's so many. But yeah, they're pretty much, that's my staple. There are others that I'll watch, you know, but yeah, I'll stick the links below. So have a look, see what you think. Some of them are good. Like I say, you pretty much probably follow them all already. But yeah, they're my main questions. Now guys, I'm just pulling up at the golf club, but I've got another 2 questions to answer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out, have a little knock, I'm gonna play some golf, okay, and then what I will be doing is I'll be coming back and I'll answer the remaining 2 questions. So guys, I will speak to you all soon, and I'll be back. Morning. I'm back. 18 holes played. And good music. In all honesty, guys, really well. Just shot 76. Of course, I've never played. Played with Gav Folwell, Spin King. Really enjoyed it. Great course. Now then, back to. Let me just send me sat nav up because I don't know where I'm going home. Give me a minute. Yeah, so back to the questions. So I've got 2 questions left to answer, and they are. Next question is from Sean Hargreaves, and it basically is asking, will Rory win his Grand Slam, the career Grand Slam? Of course he will. Of course he will. I think Rory's definitely got the game to win the Grand Slam. You know, look at the Masters that we've just finished. He was there or thereabouts. He was, you know, final group going into the last day. Unfortunately, he had a little bit of a meltdown on the last day. You know, it is what it is. But yes, he has definitely got the game. The problem Rory's going to face is the longer it lasts, or the longer it takes, more and more pressure is going to set in. He's starting already to get pressure from the media. Now, is that fair? No, of course it's not fair, but it's got to be expected. He's pretty much at the pinnacle of the game. So yeah, I think Sean, yeah, of course, I definitely think he's going to get it. I think personally he'll get it within the next 5 years. If he doesn't get it in the next 5 years, he won't get it. But yeah, I think he'll get the Masters in the next 5 years for sure. Definitely. Well, at least I hope he does. Of course, I hope he does. I like Rory McIlroy. He's good for the game. Now, the final question is from Big Oggy Golf, John Ogden. John's question, it's quite a long question, so I'm going to reduce it. And thank you for the inbox message, John. Your kind words were very nice. And he's basically asking, what is the best advice I personally can give to a golfer or a new golfer that's trying to improve, like himself? So, first of all, guys, a little bit controversial. It's not custom fit. Definitely not. As a new golfer, someone of a high handicap trying to improve, custom fit is not going to improve your game. Why is it not going to improve your game? Because as a new golfer, your swing is constantly evolving, constantly changing, and you're constantly improving. So when you get custom fit for your clubs, now I know, John, I'll use you as an example because I know you've got your hybrids and your driver and whatnot fitted via Titleist. You didn't necessarily need to do that, simply because as you improve, the settings of your clubs are then going to become obsolete because your swing is going to change, your swing speed's going to change. So the shafts in there are potentially going to be wrong for you, which obviously you've spent this additional money on custom fit, which isn't necessarily the best thing to do. So for me, for someone that's starting out in golf, my advice would be have a budget and get the best you can get for your budget. Okay, it doesn't have to be brand new. There's plenty of places, Golf Bidder, eBay, where you can get some really, really good second-hand gear, from drivers to putters, wedges, literally everything. You can get it all second-hand, really good quality, at really, really fantastic prices. So get the best you can buy, and get lessons. 100% get lessons. When you get to a level where you're relatively stable, then get custom fit. I play off 13.1 currently. Now I know my swing's pretty much been the same as it was when I was off 4. The difference is consistency. I can't perform the same swing consistently. So I know that when I've been custom fit, I know it's the right custom fit for me. My swing's not going to change a huge amount. The only thing that's going to change with my swing is I need to stop coming over the top. But that's something else. But yeah, so for a new golfer starting off, John, definitely lessons. Lessons has to be the key, because look what the lessons are going to do. They're going to teach you the basics, they're going to teach you the fundamentals of the game, where you can start. At that point, when you're starting to swing, starting to hit the ball, you're getting out on the course, you're learning, you're constantly learning. Now, that is what I would say would be the best thing for any new golfer, or any golfer like yourself that's trying to improve off a relatively high handicap. For sure, 100% the lessons. Custom fit isn't the be-all and end-all. Custom fit has its place, but I personally think it has its place for the more, not so much established golfer, but for the golfer that's a relatively good handicap, mid to low handicap, that knows their swing, that knows enough about their own game to sort of go with. Obviously, I've been custom fit for bits and bobs, but I definitely think custom fit has its place. But for someone that's starting off, John, for someone that's looking to improve and to improve the best way they can, it's definitely custom fit, simply because it's lessons, not custom fit, because you're going to get more longevity in the improvements you make from a lesson. Now, I know I can tinker with a weight in my driver and improve my driver, but that's only going to be for maybe 3 or 4 rounds. Then my own faults are going to come in, and then we have the problems again. So 100% lessons is where you want to be spending your money initially. Get your gear, get your kit, spend what you need to spend on your kit. If you're in a position where you can afford brand new stuff, and custom fit as well, then there's no harm in doing it. Of course there isn't, but it's not the be all and end all. You know, if someone's starting off, they can go and get that set off the rack. Now, the way the market is now, and the way products are now, and the way companies are now, there's places like Torex Golf. I know I've been custom fit for my set. So for example, let's say I hadn't been custom fit for my set, bought them off the shelf, I could go to Torex, pay them X amount of money. They would say, okay, you've got the wrong shafts, you've got the wrong loft, you've got the wrong lie, da da da. They would then, if I wanted to, reshaft the clubs, reloft and lie the clubs for me. So I've got the same clubs, but they're now custom fit. So you can custom fit what you've got at different times and whatnot. And obviously with drivers nowadays, I'll use myself for an example. I obviously, you know, for those who follow me know that I've got the M4 at the moment. Initially had it with the Tensai red shaft, stiff shaft, 50 gram, which, you know, initially I had some success with it. Changed it, and then it just went wayward. So I went and got custom fit. Had the wrong shaft in. It was set to the wrong loft. That's all been changed, and that sort of, you know, sorted my game out to the point where I've played today at a course I've never played before, and I'm sort of 8 over gross, 5 under my handicap. I'm going to take that every day of the week, and I haven't particularly played fantastic. You know, I've put it the best I've put it in a long time, but everything else I've been okay. You know. But yeah, sorry, I'm digressing. I'm literally going on a ramble now. But yeah, John, to answer your question, finally, lessons. The best thing you can do as a high handicapper to improve your game is lessons. Okay, so yeah, definitely. So that wraps all the questions up for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, leave your comments below, and of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It's completely free, and you get to listen to me ramble on. Also, the weather's turning now. We've definitely had the turn, so watch this space. Quest for Single Figures 2018 vlog 1 will be dropping very soon. Hopefully going to get out one night this week and film some footage for that. There's going to be a what's in the bag for 2018 coming. I don't know when that's going to be because I'm toying with changing my 3-wood and wedges at the minute. That could come quite soon. But yeah, if that doesn't happen, there'll be a what's in the bag relatively soon as well. So again, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you all soon. Enjoy.